Okay, so very welcome to this another podcast, and I am your host Shounak. And today we are delving into the fascinating world of astronomy and astrophysics, exploring cosmos and the careers within it. And today, our main esteemed guest is none other than Dr. Shivesh Kumar. Dr. Kumar is currently serving as a professor and director at the Passive Institute of Cosmology and Selfology, where he leads the charge in exploring the depths of the universe while also guiding many aspiring minds in their journey through academia. But that is not all. Dr. Kumar is also the president and managing trustee of the Passive Education and Welfare Trust, emphasizing the importance of education and community welfare in his endeavors. With his over 8 years of experience in administration and remarkably 15 plus years dedicated to teaching and research, Dr. Kumar brings a wealth of knowledge and insights to our discussion today. So his contributions are not just limited to the classroom because he has already made significant strides in research and other areas, and he has already published a lot of books, research papers, and his main idea is basically to promote and make the students and all of us understand how we can take cosmology, astronomy, and astrophysics as a career. And with that, I would like to welcome Professor Shivesh Kumar, sir. A very warm welcome to Physics for Students and today's podcast.
Thank you, Shounak, and I'm grateful to you. So you have given me this opportunity to speak something directly to some of our listeners all over
Right.
India. The same thing I am doing from the past 8 years and giving online lectures to the students. So now we have in a podcast, and thank you.
Okay. So just to tell all the
We can
viewers
start.
who are watching today's podcast is that Dr. Shivesh has got something to share with us, and that would be give us a momentum to this podcast. And after that, definitely he will be answering to all the questions that you have. So, sir, would you want the presentation right now to start?
Yeah, yes, I can give a small presentation. There are some slides,
Yeah, sure.
60 slides around, but I will
Yeah,
quickly move on to the slides and try to speak you something about the career prospects that I have already documented that will also I can share in near future if they want. Okay, so
sure.
here I will speak something about the career prospects in astronomy, astrophysics, and cosmology. Before that, let us know something, the intriguing part, what astronomy, astrophysics, cosmology, and how we can move. Yeah. So can you go to the slide two? Yeah. You can see these are the outline of my talks. Cosmology is not just to know the universe physically only. That my not only my the great scientists they are saying that only physical perspective is not the only perspective we should explore about the universe, but there are some beyond it. Our mind going deep into the mind and beyond it. So you can see everything in this universe we can see. Whatever we see, we cannot see. Everything constitutes the universe. Tiny atoms, quantas in our body to the vast, what we can say, the biggest galaxies. All these are constitutes to our universe. So the first question arises in our mind why we study all these things and what are the ways we should move to understand the universe and how we can learn about the um, laws of the universe and how evolution took place, how we are here and why we are here. These are the basic questions we must learn about it. And our life is not just our work, eat, sleep, or entertainment in our life, isn't it? We must explore the whole universe. So these are the things we must learn about it. So these are the not only we must explore historically, and we can see most of our studies are actually based on literature. only literature, historical perspective. We are hardly think about the future prospects of the our education. So here, astronomy, astrophysics, and cosmology, these are some areas that will also tell not only the history but also the future of humanity. That how humanity will approach in our next few decades or centuries or in the near future. So these are some perspective. Historically, we must explore astronomically, physical perspective, psychological perspective, technological perspective. Also, we must explore some philosophical and a multidisciplinary approach. We must go through. And now you can see these are some basic ideas. If you go to most of the people, you are intellectuals here, so you know about astronomy, astrophysics, and you come here, we learn. But most of the population, they just know what is the universe: one sun, one moon, few stars, and the Earth. That's it. That is their universe is a mostly 90% population in the world, they think that the universe is just this. But intellectuals like you, they just peep through beyond the sky what are there, and they try to explore. And yeah, I think this is the another slide I have shared. Okay. And anyway, this is the not the same slide. Can you please change the slide? This is not the same slide. What I am going to share. Yeah, this is not the same slide. Anyway, yeah. Can you share this slide? This is not the slide.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you share this slide? Remove this. No, no, not this slide. The whole screen you can switch off. Yeah, this is error file. I don't know how this slide came. No, this is not the slide. Anyway, I'm
Okay.
going to present
So
this from my computer I'm sharing. And just slide this.
I think your net, sir, is not working. Your video is freezed. I think
Hello.
there is some kind of a tech. Yeah, I can. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Can you
Now it
share
is fine.
this screen?
Yes.
Yeah,
This one.
yeah. Actually, yeah. Can you move to the no, no, not this one. This is not the slide.
Then
This one, second one. Can you please remove the file? Can you please remove this entire file?
no, I cannot remove because you have uploaded. So you can just go to again to present slides, and then you can again from your computer
Yeah,
upload a
okay.
fresh slide if you want.
Can I delete this?
Yes, you can delete it. And even if it is not deleted, you don't have to worry. You can just upload another one. No problem.
Yeah, yeah. I'm uploading this. Yeah, till now, I can say something about the universe. That now, as I spoke to you, that we are not just exploring the physical universe. The physical universe together, we must go deep down into the psychological realm also. Because without that, our knowledge about the universe will be incomplete. So that's why here my what I am trying to do is exploring the universe through various perspectives, not just only physical. So astronomy, astrophysics, and cosmology, these are the physical perspective, and we must go beyond this also. So is it ready? The file is ready?
You can add it if you want.
Is the file ready? Yeah, no, it is running just
Yeah, it is now ready.
now. You just share. Yeah, now it's good. Good. Okay, thank you. So, so these are just the few perspective I just spoke to you, and these are the concept just I told about our universe. And there are not only one perspective. There are mythical views of the universe. Most of the people in the whole world they believe, and not only there are one religion or one creation myth. There are more than 300 creation myths about the universe. Our in India, various perspectives in Africa, wherever you go, you will find more than 300 different kinds of models of the universe they present through their scriptures. But those are the some scriptures historical perspective only, and these are our scientific perspective about the Newtonian universe, Einstein universe we can see. And just recently, just few decades ago, we learned that our universe is around 93 billion years. This is extend up to this, and we can see when we think about astronomy, what are the things come in our mind? Most of the things in astronomy, wherever we speak, planets, moons, meteors, stars, constellations, galaxies, all these things you can see in the night sky. Okay,
Right.
and whenever we talk about the astronomy, the most important part is our, you can see the astronomical instruments, a telescope, an observatory. We can see not only these are the earth-based observatory, and these are the space-based observatory. These observatories are actually depend on the spectrum of light. You can see the wavelength of light. You can see here. Based on this, we can classify the astronomy as you can see here: radio astronomy, sub-millimeter astronomy, infrared astronomy, optical astronomy, ultraviolet astronomy, X-ray astronomy. You can see according to the wavelength of light. You can see when the wavelength of light is, you can see bigger one. You can see this one. The wavelength of light, it is the radio astronomy, and when you the wavelength of light is going smaller and smaller and smaller, you can see this kind of different astronomy. So if you want to make a career in astronomy, then you must know all these things, and you can you can do some research on radio astronomy or X astronomy or neutrino astronomy or gravitational wave or something. And these are some
Okay.
fields of astronomy. There are astrometry, photometry, spectroscopy, galactic astronomy, extragalactic astronomy, stellar astronomy. All these are the parts you can see. And here you can see whether you can go for the planetary science, exoplanetology. That means you can learn about alien life also. So these are the various different angles you can learn about the astronomy, different types of astronomy. And here, when you think about the physics here, you can see there are mainly four ways we can see. That is the classical mechanics you can see. When there is the object is very heavy and the motion is very less, then it is the classical mechanics. But the heavier body with very high speed, it is relativistic mechanics. And when it is your very light body, small body, and it is motion is very less, is quantum mechanics. But when it is our lighter body and our very high speed, it is the quantum field theory. So in this way, we can classify physics also in different classical fields, and we can move through physics. And here we can see different parts of physics. You can see different segments. You can say classical mechanics, thermodynamics, electromagnetism, optics, quantum mechanics, nuclear physics, particle physics, astrophysics, and cosmology, fluid mechanics. So if you try to explore different types of different fields of physics, then these are one part I can say about this astrophysics and cosmology here, or any field you can choose. So here you can see in astrophysics, you can deal with the stellar structure, galactic structure, high energy astrophysics also here. And when you talk about the black hole, it comes into the high energy physics here. And when you talk about the other fields here, you see different gravitational wave and merging of two neutron stars to galaxies. All these things different fields of astrophysics. Those are. And when we come to cosmology here, there are mainly we can have observational cosmology, mathematical cosmology, and the creation myths. Creation myths already we know in our real life. Most of the people they believe in various kinds of myths, creation myths. We don't explore those things. The mathematical cosmology or the physical cosmology it is, and the observational cosmology. So you can make switch your career to either observational cosmology or theoretical cosmology, which is physical and mathematical cosmology. When we deal with the cosmology, we are actually dealing about the universe, what element is these are made up of, what are the basic how the universe came to exist. You can see all these different kinds of models here, the different models here from the starting point where how the universe came to exist, the origin, evolution, structure formation, all these things. These are deals with the uh, cosmology. So you can see about everybody know about the Big Bang theory. So in Big Bang theory, how the universe came to exist from the nothingness up to the present stage, and how the universe gone through the different stages. These are we study in cosmology, and these are the various theories. The first one we can deal is the general theory of relativity given by Albert Einstein. But this is not the only theory, and these are some mathematical modeling, different modeling, FLRW models, perfect field model, modeling with dark energy, scalar field model with cosmological constant. These are some, and these are some areas of cosmology you can see: physical cosmology, observational cosmology. Again, we can come to quantum cosmology here, where we can try to solve a lot of problems theoretically. And these are the various theories of gravity. General theory of relativity is the one of the theories, and these are different theories we can see. Not only one theory, we have more than 65 modified gravity theories, different theories we can, and we can explore the universe. So these are about our astrophysics, astronomy, and cosmology, and these are some biological perspective. When we deal with the astrophysics plus biology, we can explore the astrobiology. And here different theories are there, how the our earth came to exist. All this, there are different theories are there. Similarly, we can explore the universe psychologically also, and we must think beyond our perceptions. I will show you what kind of different perceptions we have. We must go deep down into our understanding of the universe, how things works here in this universe. So these are the technological perspective we can explore as a space scientist, or you can work as a scientist in different various Large Hadron Collider or any space agencies. And this is small thing I want to say to all the students. When we try to make a career, we must think this one. Just example I want to say. This is a iron ore. Whether we can use this ore to make a telescope to explore the universe, to make a tractor to leave better life, or you can make a gun, or we can just destroy the earth with our such kind of inventions. So this is up to us. That's why I was speaking about the psychological perspective also. This whether what kind of life we want. Okay, so these are some
Yeah.
philosophical questions. I'm not going through into it. Just I will keep on all these things, and you can see here. Uh, just, yeah, you can see here. So, what kind of perceptions we have? Most of us have artistic perception, commercial angle, scientific, and spiritual. Let us leave few of those things. Here in a scientific perspective, we are here to explore the universe scientifically. But our scientific exploration must not go towards this only commercially. For example, you get a job and you are doing research, but you just think about earning money only. Then you are not doing scientific research. You are going below it. Okay, so we must explore the universe beautifully. That what the while we are exploring the universe, that must also come into our mind. Okay, and here we can see, and just example I want to give. When we explore the universe only physically, what happens? Just like this example, everybody knows the example. Few people are trying to explore the universe. Somebody are saying astronomically, some are astrophysically, some are cosmologically, some are psychologically, some are spiritually, some are artistically, commercially only. Now you can say everybody is trying to know the whole truth, but they are exploring the partial truths. That's why we must explore the universe, whatever the possible perspective we can have. So, and here, skip this. Now, we come to the career in astronomy, astrophysics, cosmology, and space science. Here you can see what kind of things you know. You can ask questions here also. Just I will tell you few slides, only 2 3 slides are there. Then you can ask your questions. We can have our discussion. Just I wanted to show you the slides within 10 to 15 minutes about what are the different perspective of the universe and what kind of career we can make with this astrophysics, astronomy, and cosmology and space science. You see here, so if you are a 12th student, you see, you must in India, I am talking about here. Then if you are a 12th student, you must have at least 50% marks. Then you can choose as mathematics or physics. You can choose either engineering also. In medical science also, if you are going, then also nowadays there are various fields you can explore. You can be a astronomer or astrophysicist or a cosmologist or a space scientist. Whether you must have a 12th degree, 12th certificate. After this, you can have a graduation degree, either BSc, BTech, BMath, BStat, BE, or any similar kind of bachelor degrees. Then you can go up to MSc, MTech, MMath, MStat, or relevant master or PG courses. So in those PG courses, you can choose as gravitation or you can say astrophysics. Thus, there are specific fields you can choose. Till graduation, there are hardly in India you can have a particular field in astrophysics cosmology. But nowadays, some institutes they are starting some certificate courses in your graduation itself. And after PG or PhD, you can start your career as a professor in college, university, or institute, or you can start a scientist at any research lab, just like ISRO, or you can have a job at any corporate sector also. Nowadays, there are some
Okay,
companies,
here I
space
would
science
like to
companies, you
ask
can.
you, yeah, here I would like to ask you a question that if you can just go to this previous slide,
Yeah,
the have an
yeah,
acquired 50% minimum aggregate score. So in case of the next part like MSc and
yeah.
MTech, Is there any cutoff marks that the students need to secure?
No, no. Everywhere in India, I am talking most of the parts here according to Indian education system only. I'm not talking about the other. But everywhere, minimum is 50%, 55%. But I must tell all the students, we must secure 60% plus, then we are safe. Most
Okay,
of the case we are 60% plus marks in, then we are safe in all the case. So we must think about this, but this is not a particular, you can say, hard and fast and rule. There are some exceptions also. We can make some different carriers. We
right.
don't have that much of percentage also.
Yeah.
So either after PG or after graduation also, there are some where we can make some career. But if we are doing a master's degree, this is better. After master's and PhD, either we can become a scientist or professor, or become a science popularizer. Now we can say our Shounak sir, he is a great science popularizer, and we can be a science popularizer also nowadays, or a science communicator, and establish a company or institution or science center or a planetarium. That I am trying to do. And nowadays, I have established an institution, and in next few months, I am establishing a science center, and a planetarium is going to build very soon in our region. So, and you can
Okay.
either take a startup also by establishing a company to make some robotics or planetarium softwares. All these things you can be an entrepreneur also. And when you think about what kind of institutes in India we can go, either in graduation or in post graduation or in PhD. Nowadays, everywhere, most of the, if you have a bachelor degree, either in science or engineering also, then these are the two fields where we can move into these institutes. We can go to Indian Institute of Astrophysics, Bangalore, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, Raman Research Institute, Bangalore, IUCA in Pune, Inter-University Center for Astronomy and Astrophysics, then NCRA Pune, TIFR Mumbai, then ICTS Bangalore, and then some Indian Institute of Space Science and Technology, Saha Institute of Nuclear Physics, here you can see, then some ISERs, then ISI, Kolkata, Chennai, Delhi, Bangalore, and Tezpur, then IITs, NITs, and some other institutes we can see. These institutes you can, in some institutes you can go after 12th, and in some institutes you can go after your graduation. And somewhere you can go after your MSc degree, you can go to have PhD and postdoctorate here. And some central universities, deemed universities, private universities, they have some different areas. You can go and have a PhD there or master courses there. And when you ask about what kind of entrances we can appear to go into these institutes. So you can see here, everybody knows about this. JEE, most of the people, for our BTech BE degree, then JEE advanced for UG programs in IITs and NITs, UGEE for BTech plus MSc in IIIT Hyderabad, VIT, Triple E, BITSET, and some our state level engineering entrance are also there. Then entrance exam after 12th for BS and BS plus MS degree, that Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Science plus Master of Science degree, ISER, aptitude test, IAT, then National Entrance Screening Test, NEST for NISER and UMCBS, and here you can see BHU, UET also. Then after engineering or after MSc, you can appear for GATE, IIT JAM, NET examinations, and these are some colleges you can choose as a career, some IIT, then IISc, Bengaluru. Now some private universities also there. You can see Manipal Institute of Technology, Satyabhama University, School of Aeronautics in Rajasthan. These are some institutes where you can go, and I have just found these are 2 lakhs to 6 lakhs per annum. Some of them, their fee structure. So these are some institutes of space, Department of Space in India, in
Sir,
Indian Center for
the
Space Physics,
yeah,
Kolkata.
the amount for
Yeah,
this study that you have mentioned, 2 lakh to 6 lakh per annum. So, I mean to say, this amount
yeah.
varies depending upon the. So, if there is a student who has got a very bright scholarship, do these institutes provide scholarship also?
Yes. Most of them they provide scholarship. You can see when we go to the government institutes, the fees are generally around this region, 2 lakhs to 3 lakhs. But these private institutes, when we go, then their fees move up to 4 lakhs to 6 lakhs. You can see just actually I have got a chance to teach here in School of Aeronautics, Rajasthan, 2 years
Okay.
back. So I know, yeah. So these are some fields you can move, and these are the end of my slides. Now we can move up to our the main session, question answer sessions. So I hope
Yeah.
you have got the basic idea about the astronomy, astrophysical cosmology, not only physical perspective, why we go for the other perspective also, and now you can make a career, because making a career is not just living a life, to my understanding, but to contribute to the whole nation, to the whole humanity, the whole world. This is our career perspective. This should be. Yeah.
Right.
Now we can
So,
go up to your question and answer
Karan
session.
is asking, do we have to learn all the branches of physics to study cosmology?
No, not required. You have to learn the basic things. But when you, because in cosmology also, for example, you are dealing with the cosmological modeling only, then you don't have to learn everything. You have to learn few things which are relevant to our cosmological modeling. But when you deal with the, for example, quantum cosmology, then you have to learn quantum mechanics. Without knowing about quantum cosmology, how can you, learning quantum physics, you cannot do research in quantum cosmology. Okay, so these are the
Right.
things what you have to, what is your
Sir, yeah, we cannot hear you. There's a problem. So,
you can hear me now?
yes,
I can hear this network is. Yeah, now you can hear me?
yes, we can hear you, but your
Hello?
video is freeze. But anyway, I think it will just come in due course of time. So, my next question to you would be that
Yeah.
how important it is to get a PhD in order to do a research in cosmology and astrophysics?
Yes, it's very important. Without having a, now the highest degree is PhD. So if we want to
Correct. Okay, so I think there is a problem, and let Professor Jas come in. Maybe it's a network problem. So, Dr. Rajesh Kumar, wonderful motivation. Yes, and this is WBCS passion. So, let me wait. I will just ping Professor Jas what is wrong. Maybe there's a. Yeah, this is Anu, right? Yeah, Anu, you need to wait. I will just float your question. Okay, so in the meantime, just those who are watching this live podcast wanted to mention that tomorrow at around same time, I mean to say 8 o'clock, I've got already 53 participants who would be joining for this, free webinar on Einstein's general theory of relativity. I will be conducting it via Google Meet. So if you have not registered, and after, I mean to say, there are a lot of new people who are watching this. So you write to me, and this is my email ID. It is contact dot physics for students, my channel name, followed by at gmail.com. So if you want, you can just tonight, because tomorrow again I would be, start exactly at 8 o'clock. So this is, oh, a professor is there. Yeah. Yes, sir.
There are some issues in network issue.
Yes, I understand. No problem. So here is Annu who is asking,
Yeah.
hello, sir, what is the career in cosmology after PhD?
Yeah, after PhD, you can be a professor. The first thing, any college, university, or institutes, you can be a professor. But if you want
Mhm.
to be an astronomer or astronaut, then you can you, you can go to some specific institute like NASA, ISRO, or somewhere. But after PhD, most of the people we can choose as a professor or a research scientist in any institute.
Right. Thank you, sir. Thank you for answering this question. And here is another
Yeah,
question from Sandeep Naskar. He is asking, sir, what is
yeah.
early universe cosmology? And what are the basic topic we should prepare for this subject?
Yes, to go into the early universe cosmology, first we have to learn about how the universe came to exist. Okay, so for this we have to learn some quantum theories also, then thermodynamics, how in these areas, then the basic physics there, uh, specifically uh, quantum fields here, we must learn about this.
Okay, okay. So Annu has already sent you a thank you, sir. Okay, Karan is
Yeah.
asking that how to get into mathematical cosmology after doing MSc mathematics.
Yeah, just get into PhD. Just join any institute or university for a PhD in mathematics or physics. If you have a MSc in mathematics, then you can join any institute in India or outside India also, anywhere, for a PhD.
Okay. One thing I have a question is that are there any specific areas in I mean to say in astronomy and astrophysics particularly, which is in very high demand and which provides a better career prospect?
Yeah, again, your question here.
Are there any specific
Can you repeat
area
the
of,
question?
yes, are there any specific area of specialization within astronomy or astrophysics that are particularly in demand, offering better career opportunities?
That we cannot say all the areas nowadays, but how can we answer this? Most of the areas now you can see high energy astrophysics have some specific demand, we can say, to, and in astronomy or astrophysics, you are asking.
Yes,
Hello.
both in astronomy
Yeah,
and
here
astrophysics.
nowadays, yeah, nowadays, for example, recently we have captured that picture of the black hole, gravitational wave. These have some better opportunities because government are everywhere in the world they have a large funding in exploring the gravitational wave astronomy, then gravitational wave and astrophysics, and Large Hadron Collider. These are areas where you can uh, go and make a career there.
Okay. Sir, one thing is that because technology is something which is driving all of us, which area of computer technology, or I mean to say software especially, as the students or somebody needs to learn if they want to go into cosmology and astrophysics?
Yeah, for example, what we are doing in the cosmology, we are using Mathematica, Python, and C language. These are simple languages we can use for the data analysis. And also this Python, I must say all the students learn Python because a lot of programmings in astrophysics and cosmology are done in Python. Other softwares are also there. Some specific packages are there. For example, Cosmo MC, EMCE codes, different kinds of packages are there. Through Python also you must learn. So I must say all the students to learn Python to go into astrophysics and cosmology research.
Okay, thank you. Sir, my next question to you would be that, say, for example, with the advancement in technology, I mean to say telescopes, etc. So, because these things are actually driving us, we have seen the beautiful pictures of JWST and others. So, I would say that emerging fields like astroinformation or astroinformatics and astrostatistics, how are they important in shaping the future careers in astrophysics?
Great careers because technology is there. We are knowing the universe only because more and more only because of technology, isn't it? Because in just 30 years back, we before 1990 we didn't have the picture of the universe. We were very what we can say, we know very less. But after Hubble Space Telescope, we learned a lot of things because Hubble Space Telescope gave universe. And now JWST is uh, changing our Einstein's theory of gravity that where we are of the universe in almost all the models, only 13.8 billion years only. But now JWST, now we must have to go beyond it because the age of the universe could be around 26 billion years. So
Right.
we have this technology will change our understanding of the universe. So this must have.
I think there is again a network problem. But anyway, sir, so thank you very much for bringing in light all the details of astronomy. I think again there is some kind of a network problem. So, uh, not much of a question coming up today. So, what I think that it is better that I let us end the podcast as of now. And we already answered to Anu's question, Karan's questions, and Sandeep's question. So, and I think there is also big network problem which is coming up from Sir's end. Yes. So I know that maybe the podcast has not gone well today.
Yes, yes, the network issues, a lot of issues.
Yes. Lot of network issues. So, sir, thank you, very much for coming to us and answering almost all the questions. And is there any last minute message that you want to give to the students?
Yes, I must say. that all the students you must work hard, because getting a, nowadays what I have experienced in my life also, that some students think that PhD degree is just we will get into a PhD, give entrance examination, get into a PhD degree, and just get a degree. In that way, we are not eligible to get a PhD. We must work hard, and in that hard work, all the students must learn a lot of things. They must have to. Here you can see, we must uh, uh, read a lot of books first, then a lot of research papers, then go deeper into that and learn about the various concepts. And nowadays, without data analysis, there is no good research. In theoretical, they are very nice, but still we must learn something, some statistical analysis, some coding, and all those things. Python coding, or other codings, and we collectively we can do good research. And all the students must go for the good research. I'm not saying just the research, but good research.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. We are immensely grateful for this wonderful podcast. And Physics for Students, I am also very
Yeah,
thankful to you.
I'm sorry
Wish
that
No,
yeah,
that is not a problem. That is not a problem. And I hope that all
yeah,
your endeavors will bring in new areas, new horizons into area of space science, astronomy. And because you are already venturing into such a new areas, wishing you all the best. Thank you very much, sir.
yeah. Okay.